If you guys need help using the MPC software, I now offer live video help sessions via Skype. I cover everything from how to sample inside of the MPC software easily to how to make your own beats from scratch. I also offer help on constructing, arranging, and mixing your own full tracks. So check the link in the video description, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. What up, guys? This is your boy DZD, aka the Drink Kang, Purple World Entertainment, and I'm going to take you through a nice quick tutorial on how to get your trap drums to go from sounding like this to sounding like this. Just using a few simple plugins: saturation, EQing, and compression. Let's dive into it and let's get it going. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to create two folders. Now we're going to label one drums, and then we're going to label the other one instruments. Okay, and we're going to bring the instrument folder all the way up to the top. So now we're going to put these in folders by clicking this plus button right here. It's going to put everything in folders. We're going to go to the last instrument. Bam, we're going to click that twice. Now I put all of this in a folder, just like that. All of my instruments in a folder. Then we're going to hit the drum track, same thing. It's going to indent everything underneath that. And then we're going to go down here and click the last one twice. That way any tracks we put underneath that aren't in that folder anymore, just like that. All right, so now that we got that, now let's do some coloring. I always use these, this is something that I always do. That way I can color code my tracks. I know exactly where I'm at just with a visual. Now we're going to pull up the mixer with Control M. Let's just take this off of double layers. Show multi-rows, we're going to take that off. That way we have one row. First thing we're going to do is we're going to extend the folder tracks. That way we can always see them. We always know where they are. That's our instrument. This is our drums. Now we know everything after that is inside of those folders, so we're good to go. We're going to mute the instruments, and we're going to work just with the drums. So just our drum should be playing. We got to bring this down. We got to bring everything down. We're going to bring everything down to 0, just like that. Okay, that way nothing is up. First thing, and then we're gonna just do some leveling real quick. The first thing we're obviously going to do is our 808 and kick. Let's bring that up. Now what I want to do is make sure the kick is peaking at -12 right here. Make sure the 808 is peaking at -12. There it is right there. Okay, and then I want to bring the kick up. And I want the kick to go right over the 808, right over it. All right, now that should bring me to 6 here. No matter what I do, I always want to keep this below -6. Anything I do up here, anything I move these tracks, I want to keep this below -6. Let's start bringing up our other sounds now that we got the relative amount of this. We should never pass 6 decibels. So now we're going to start introducing our other sounds into the mix. Let's do it. All right, now we got our sounds level and we are still at 6 dB. Still at -6. Okay, so now we got our drum sounds nice and good. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a new track to the ending of this. Put a new track down here, and we're gonna take that new track and we're gonna drag it over and put it inside the folder like that. We're gonna call this our carve track. I'm gonna show you what I do with a carve track. What I do is I take all of my high-end drums, all of them. Let's highlight them all. So not the kick and the 808 because that's low end. Everything else is high end, and I want all of them. Okay, and I'm going to route those to this carve track. All of them. See, I routes them all there. Now all of those are playing through this carve track right here. So now I'm going to throw an EQ on that track. Let's go to Quick Effects, recently used. Let's grab our EQ. We're going to grab that EQ, and now we're going to carve out all of the low end. I don't need any low end in all of these instruments. I just wanted to put them all in one place, route them all to one track. That way I can carve them all out just in case there's any low end. So let's see. We're going to mute the 808. Let's mute the 808 and the kick, not the carve track. The 808 and the kick. All right. Let's play it. See all of this low end right here? I don't need that, so let's clear that out. We don't want that. Let's carve just that out. There we go. All of that's gone. Done. All right. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this 808 in mono. Let's go here to the send and receive button here. And then this is the width of it right here. I can just simply put this to mono. I don't want any width. So all I'm doing is just putting that to 0. This will be stereo, 100% stereo. And then this would be mono. So I don't want any width to my 808. I just want it straight up the middle. All right. Now we're going to take our EQ and we're going to carve out. We're going to carve out just the 20%. Let's copy this EQ here. Okay, we're going to carve out 20 of the 808. We don't need that in there. It's too much rumble. And then I'm going to give it just a bump where I see this resonant frequency at. That's the reason why I want to go low at 6 right here, because anything else I do to it, anything else I do to these drums, I want to still have some headroom to work with. So when I do my leveling, I want it to be at -6. That way I have a bunch of headroom to work with and I can put some processing on it to make them punch a little bit. Next thing I'm going to do with the 808 is I'm going to give it some saturation. That's going to make our 808 pop a little bit more. So let's put up the Reaper saturation. Just give it a little bit of saturation, like maybe 60%. You can instantly tell this is without. And then with. You can tell it gives it a little bit more grit. Excuse me. And that's what we want the 808 to be, like, gritty in this particular track. Sometimes you want the 808 smooth, sometimes you want it gritty. In this track, I want it real gritty. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the kick drum and we're going to get that nice and good. Let's drag our EQ over. And then we want to bring this down. We don't want that low end in there either. All right, good. Now we want to drag our saturation over as well. And we want to kind of EQ, we want to kind of bring this in so we can start hearing the kick drum pop. See, I can hear it. Really, really nice. Really nice. Okay, there we go. So now we're good to go. We have everything done, everything nice. Now we're going to go to our folder here, our drum folder, and we're going to process this whole entire group. And the way I do that is, first thing I do is grab my EQ, put another EQ on it, and I'm going to use this EQ. This is my Lofticus EQ. This is a really good, because the reason why I'm using this is because it's a transparent EQ. I don't want any color into the drums that I have already. I just want the EQ very transparent. So this EQ does that. So let's just bring up a few of these and see if we can give it a little bit of punch. This is the really low frequencies, these two. These are the mids, low mids, high mids, and this is the high. So let's see if we can do a little something. See that 640, that gave the clap a little bit more shine. So let's see if we can give the hi-hats a little bit more bright. Nice, nice. That's pretty much all I want to do. I don't want to do too much to that, because the next thing I want to do is add my compressor. Pull that up real quick. All right. And then we're gonna adjust this to taste. Sometimes I use this preset right here. It's the hard drum group, but I don't think I'm gonna use that now. I don't need that. Let's just adjust this to taste. Let's play it. Now it instantly brought everything over for my +4 instantly in my drum group. But I'm going to use this knob right here, and this knob is like the parallel compression. It tells me how much of this EQ I want to put on top of my original sound. I mean, how much of this compressor I want to put on top of my original sound. So it's like a parallel compression knob right here. So I don't want to put all of this compressor on there. It's at 100%. I want to take it down to maybe about half. That's good. See, 24 is nice, really, really nice. And after I do that, I want to take my saturation knob and I want to throw that on top. Not this saturation, not that one. Let's get rid of that one. I want to take, it's my saturation knob that I want. Where is it? Soft tube saturation knob. There it is. All right. And then we're just going to crank this up just a little bit. This will give the drums a little bit more crispiness. Wow, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Let's take these off, and I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like without our processing. And then we put these back on. Instantly, our drums are punching. Really, really nice. This is where I'm going to cut the video. You got a good idea of how to mix your drum sounds. That way you can get them to a nice level. The object to this is, if you notice, I don't have any processing on my other drum sounds. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But the object to this type of method, to use very minimal plugins to make your drum sound nice, is that you have to have good sound that's coming out of your MPC already. I have good sound on my drums already. I make some very, very nice, good, clean drum samples. That way you don't have to do a whole bunch of processing. My drum samples are already compressed nicely. My drum samples are already EQ'd nicely. The frequencies are brought out nicely. I put saturation on them. I make sure that the drum sounds pop originally. That way, whenever I make beats, I don't have to do too much to them. Pretty much I just have to put a few little things on them and shine them up. And that's what you get in that Dungeon Drum Kit. So for you guys that have copped that, you guys already know those sounds are nice. And for those of you who have not copped it, you may want to head on down to the website. Link will be in the video description, and grab your copy. That way you can kind of do the same exact thing with your drums and get them to sound nice with very little processing. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. Thank you guys for checking out the channel. If you guys got any value from this tutorial, please smash that like button, and also drop me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate that. I have another sample pack that's coming very soon. It's called the Level Up Melody Sample Pack. It's absolutely amazing. It will be out very shortly. I'm putting the finishing touches on it. I just want to make sure that the melodies are nice and right for you guys. You know how I do. I always bring you that heat. So follow my Instagram at the Drink King. You'll be able to check it out. You'll be able to get updates on it. And absolutely, I will make a video for you guys showcasing it once it's done and let you guys check it out. That way you can go and purchase it for yourselves. That's my time, guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. This is the Kid DZD, aka the Drink King. I'm going to get back to mixing some more beats. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace out.